What's going on, people? We're going to have a little bit of fun today and do a bit of speculation on the events that occurred yesterday surrounding Forex Shark's anticipated AMA. When I look at the charts, I find them to be quite interesting. Now, the information I share is just going to be my personal opinion. It's all speculation. Is not 100% correct, but there is quite a bit of validity to it in some cases. And I think this is certainly the case for what happened yesterday. So stick around, open your mind up, and let's kind of consider what happened yesterday. Now, first and foremost, we did see a run up in the price of drip throughout the course of yesterday of about 22%. It went from a low of like 27 cents, and this is on the native DEX, from 27 cents up to 33 cents. So that's about a 22% increase. Now, what in the world happened to trigger this increase throughout the day? Now, as we're looking at this, we know this is on Drip's native DEX. All right, so we know that whoever is doing this, they are very familiar with Drip because they're not trading on any other exchange, but they are on the Drip network using their DEX. Let's look at what actually happened on other DEXs. We notice this is in this 24-hour period, starting at the beginning of the 25th. There was just a steady flat line throughout most of the day. And when it did start increasing, I attribute this to bots that were running because they're seeing an increase in the price on the native DEX. So people want to kind of get in and try to do some arbitraging, which caused the price to shoot up in certain jets like that. As we come over here, we notice though that there was a flat line, but then there started to be a gradual increase. Why do you think this was a gradual increase? Leave your comments in the description. Let me know what you think about it. But I personally think it was a lead up to Forex Shark's AMA. He already put some information out on Monday or Tuesday that he had some exciting news for us on Thursday, and everybody was anticipating it, including myself. So as throughout the day leading up to the AMA, we're seeing a steady growth and increase in the price. And eventually it gets to a point where market sentiment is like, okay, something's going on. Forex Shark is about to release this information, and he starts releasing the information. We see a price shoot up, and then it tops off at 33 cents. And then the correction begins. There begins to be a sell-off. The market begins pulling back, and to where we are now, about 6 hours later, after it reached that top, 7 hours later, it pulled back about 50% of what it made throughout the day. So what happened? The thing that I am most intrigued and interested in here is what happened at this point when it reached 33 cents. Now, I can kind of get why there's a gradual increase because the AMA is coming. People in Drip, because this is on the Drip DEX, people in Drip that are in the know, they're watching everything. Hey, they're seeing the price rise up. And then someone's like, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get this. I see where this is going. Let's get this news and let's raise this price. But this point, what happened here to where it's started a sell-off and then continued to sell off? All right. Now, in my opinion, I consider several things. I say, well, maybe somebody knew it was going to be a run up. They bought in at 27 cents and then try to sell off at 33 cents. That's not going to work because of the 10% tax that you're going to incur on Drip. So there's nobody that's buying in at 27 cents and then selling off at 33 cents. So we can scratch those people out. Who else is it? Well, we know it's not people on other DEXs because we see this here. The price did not reach 33 cents. This is just following what's happening on Drip's native DEX. So anybody outside of Drip, we pretty much can cancel them too. We know it's not them. But who? How? Why? Why would they start selling it 33 cents when the price starts going up like that? Here's my answer. In order for people to start selling off, let's consider the definition of something. And this might help us understand a little bit. Let's see here. All right, you got everybody's heard of buy the rumor, sell the news, right? What does it mean? For us that really don't understand what's going on, here's a good explanation for it, right? So someone at some given point, when the price reached a certain amount, started to sell off. Now, I speculate, I believe that someone, number one, they have big bags, triggered this sell off. I don't think a group of people just simultaneously started saying, okay, let's sell off at 33 cents. I think it was someone, number one, that had big bags. Number two is the one, two, three, four, five people that started to dump are people that not only have big bags, but that also have a constant influx of drip coming into their wallets. All right. Now, of course, we know the whole community, everybody that's in the faucet is receiving 1% of drip a day. That's a given. Everybody does that. All right. However, let's jump back to these influencers. They're receiving 10, 20, 1,000 times the amount of drip than everybody else is. And they can afford to dump at any given time. And consider if you were one of those and the price is hovering around 27 cents, would you rather dump when the price is steady at 27 cents or you have a 22% increase? And you say, okay, consider you had 1,000 drip. If you sell at 27 cents, that's $2,700. You sell at 33 cents, you're selling at $3,300. That's an extra $500 that you're putting in, or $600 you're putting in your pocket, right? So it's no thing for them to dump like this. It's no thing for them to dump. And when they dump, guess what happens? Market sentiment changes. People, the rest of the community starts looking at, okay, well, the price hit 33 cents, it's still going up. Oh, it's not going up anymore. Shoot, let me go ahead and start selling off too while the price is this before it drops down to 20 cents again. So there are events that are being triggered by individuals that have big bags and that still have a steady stream and high amounts of drip coming in. And this, again, is a good example of why I'm pushing the information that I'm pushing for us to stop the bleeding. We have to stop putting drip and drip LPs from the garden into the pockets of these people that are able to juice the system and manipulate the price. It's cool for them. They get this drip at 0 cents, tons of it. All right. So I say all this just to redirect your attention. And if there's any other ideas that you guys have on the price action that went on yesterday, please feel free to drop it in the comments. Oh, another interesting thing is that just about everything Forex Shark said yesterday in his AMA was bullish. There was nothing he said in there that would trigger a turnaround in the price. Everything is pointing toward higher prices in drip. But the power of people that have tons of referrals and tons of money coming in that they can dump. They can change the course of the price. Okay. But if we cut that and just leave them with their big bags, let them sell off their big bags, and there's no more excess going into their pockets, they won't be able to manipulate the market as easily. So as I'm putting videos out, I really want to focus and get you guys' attention to look at these videos. I've placed specific videos out there for people, whatever situation they're in regarding drip or the drip garden, to go and check out what applies to them. So as you're looking at this video, please go out to my channel. And this was the first video that I launched here to kind of explain what's going on and why it's imbalanced. And while the community needs to take their power back, we need to be controlling the drip and not putting it in the hands of a few individuals, right? So in this episode, it talks about a little bit of stuff, and it talks about strategies in the drip garden. If that's you, if you're in the garden, even now, whether you're in the garden or interested in getting in the garden, please check out this video. These other three videos here are specifically talking about drip. This one here is if you're already in drip, right? There's still things that you can do to stop excess funds from going into the pockets of these major influencers. If you are new to drip or want to create a new drip account and want to do a solo, don't want to really affect the community and do the self-referral thing, this video right here is for you. If you want to do a community-based thing, this video right here is for you. There's a system that I set up that you can join another community, or, I've talked to some people in the chats. They're doing their own small groups, so they're doing communities, and that's perfectly fine. That's the way the referral system should have worked. The referral system right now has gotten out of hand because there's a small pocket of individuals that are just getting too much in referrals. At least it's limited for drip, but they can always create another wallet. It's unlimited in the drip garden. So they're receiving infinite amounts of LPs. There's no cap on it or anything. And we can't continue to do that and thrive in the drip ecosystem, especially when the money coming in is from new investors, right? New investors are not going to risk their money into a system that is going into the pockets of a few that are sitting at the top. All right, people, if you guys have any thoughts, ideas, or anything on this video or what happened leading up to the Forex Sharks AMA or what was discussed in the AMA, please feel free to leave a comment below and check out some other links that I have in the description that might help lead and guide you to helping the community take over the drip project yet again. All right, folks, you guys have a good one. Peace out.